Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Crystal Reiki Healing and Wellness YouTube channel. I'm Alan Wright, the Reiki Master here at Crystal Healing. Therefore, at this time, I would like to share with you another review by a wonderful client of mine who just recently had a treatment. And I'd like for her to introduce herself, and we're going to get started with this review. You may introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Crystal Jenkins.
Okay, Crystal Jenkins. How is it that you found out about Crystal Reiki?
I found out by my mother, and I'm also into the holistic healing process.
Okay. And what brings you to seek out our services?
What brought me here was I suffered with fibroids for a amount of years, and I really wanted to be healed from it, that and the pain.
Okay. So when you say that you want to be healed from the thyroids that you was dealing with, were there other options on the table that you was observing before you came? Observing before you made a choice to come to us?
Yes, surgery.
Surgery.
Yes.
So, okay, so they were saying that to relieve the issue that you had, you need to have a certain type of surgery.
Yes.
Okay. Were there any other options on the table?
There was no options. It was either surgery or just deal with the pain.
Deal with the pain. Okay. All right. So, what's some of the symptoms you was having with these thyroids? Because I think you kind of briefly told me a little about some things that had to happen, like when your cycle came on and stuff like that.
Yes. When my cycle came on, it was excruciating pain. I had lower back pains, severe blood clots. They told me that I have 8 uterine fibroids. One was 9 centimeters. The other ones were dime size.
Okay, and that's the sonogram photos that you provided to me to show me what was going on.
Yes.
Okay, and this is what is now displaying on the screen, the photos of the thyroids that you had, and the large mass you see right here is the one that is reporting to be at least 9 centimeters.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So at that point, after coming and making a decision, and we proceeded with the treatment, you took advantage of our 4-day 10 treatments in 4 days.
Yes.
Of intense energy treatment. Okay, so at this time I would like for you to share with the viewers of this audio and video what your experience was like doing these treatments to the best of your ability.
When I first started the treatments and I got on the table, I was very emotional. The tears started flowing, and I felt like my body was detaching itself. I felt a lot of heat and warmth. I felt a lot of movement in my body, which I knew something was taking place. I couldn't explain, but I just knew something was taking place at that time.
Okay, all right. So, and one of the main techniques that we was doing in reference to the symptoms that you had was did a session where we did what is called psychic surgery. Could you explain that to the best of your ability, if you could remember?
I remember sleeping.
Yeah, you was in and out sleep or not. So
I remember trying to stay awake, but I could not stay awake.
Right.
But, I felt like strings of pulling. At one point, I felt like water, and it's flowing back and forth, and then it comes to like a standstill. That's what I felt.
It felt like it was almost like on a waterbed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Floating.
Yes. Yes. I had a client that shared that type of experience before, seeing like, you know, it was on water. So basically, in that psychic surgery, we're not using any type of tools as far as surgical tools or anything, because everything that you deal with in your body is all energy. Everything is just energy. And when you understand energy and you become a master of controlling energy, you can deal with the root cause of every symptom that's actually in your body. So just without giving a full detail, what happened was, you basically, remember me asking you anything about any shape, color, or anything?
Yes.
Okay, so basically I was asking if you just group everything, even though you had eight thyroids there, I was grouping it all into one and just asking you what will be the shape of what you was dealing with, and you referred to as a round ball. Okay, and if I remember, I asked you what color would it be. You gave me like a blue. And so that was my information to use to remove that energy, because I saw that energy is based upon what mental picture you had given me. That's what I used to go in and remove that energy from your body. Now, it was a procedure. I think it took us about two hours altogether for the full treatment, because I had to first prep the energy field for what I was about to do anyway from that point. So afterward, how did you feel afterward?
I felt great afterwards. My stomach was making a lot of noise.
Yes, it was.
I felt a lot of heat around my stomach and my waist for a couple of days. And I actually lost weight.
Yes, because that was the other thing that you realized. You said, I've lost weight. You know, I think you was saying that you lost like 8 pounds.
Yes.
You know, because when you came in here, your stomach was, I actually thought you was actually pregnant, you know. And your stomach has went down tremendously. And without going into full detail, but what happened that night, the night after you had the psychic surgery, and you was telling me about your hand and it would not.
Yes, the palm of my hands was real hot. I couldn't get the heat from my hands. So I placed it on my back. And my back was hot also. But I just kept getting heat from my hands and my back.
Yes. And as a result, some things took place that was, you know, as far as it was more like a purging or whatever was needed to be purged from your body at that point. Okay. And so I also explained to you, you know, that the way that the treatment table is set up, it also has a crystal grid that is connected to it. So once you become a part of that table, it's connected to you. You know, no matter, even if you're not even here, you can be in California, you're still connected to that grid that is vibrating the frequency that you need to continuous work on you and clear up whatever it is that you have going on in your body. Okay. Yes. And so as a result of that, that's what you was experiencing. Okay. All right. So is there anything else that you would like to share with the audience?
I just want to say that this is truly a great experience. Come try it.
And also, let's not forget that we also working on getting verification from your doctors, because you did have an appointment that was already scheduled, and you went on, I believe that would have been Wednesday or last week?
Wednesday for an ultrasound.
Okay, for ultrasound. But they didn't do the ultrasound, but they was putting pressure on you, and they was amazed that you was not in pain, because
I was in severe pain.
you was
To the touch.
to the touch.
To the touch.
And so when they was pressing hard on your stomach and they was not seeing you respond that way, you know, they was in awe,
amazed,
trying to figure out what's going on.
I didn't feel anything.
You didn't feel anything.
Anything.
So as a result, there's going to be a part 2 to your review, because they schedule for an ultrasound
Yes.
to see the results, see what's going on, because they don't know exactly what you actually really did. You know,
they don't.
They don't know. Yeah. So we'll be able to, when we do part 2, is show the results of what they saw after the treatment that you received from us.
Yes.
So we'll be able to compare to the ultrasound photos that we share with you all today, to the one that they're going to do. That's going to be the after effect, show what has transpired.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. That's good. That's good. Anything else you would like to share?
Just waiting on my results.
Just waiting on your results. You're waiting on your results.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
It's already amazing.
It's already amazing.
The other thing is, you also explained to me that there was, to your surprise, that because what had happened when you came to me, your cycle had just came on.
Yes.
And it used to be on for an extra number of days.
7 to 8 days.
7 to 8 days. And lo and behold,
after the third day.
After the third day, it went off.
It went off.
And that hadn't been like that since when?
Oh my God. Months. And I had no pain. Normally I have pain with my menstrual cycle. Till the point where I can't walk. It's unbearable. That they prescribed me prescription drugs to take for the pain. High dosage. Not this time.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Not this time. All right. So they always say the proof is in the pudding.
It's in the pudding.
It's in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. So I want to say, first of all, thanks for giving me the opportunity to be of service to you, because you know, I operate as a servant to everyone who needs my assistance. You know, this is something that I've been trained to do, and I take it at heart. I go 100+% at it. I don't go haphazardly at it. I keep myself in tune, so that I make sure that I do not impede the flow of that energy that people need when they come in to get issues or different situations rectified. You know, so once again, I want to say thank you very much for trusting me.
Yes,
because that's about trust too.
Yes, it is.
You know, because this is not a conventional thing. You know.
No.
You know, and but you trusted me to the point that, okay, let's give this thing a try.
Yes.
Let's give this thing. So that'll avoid you from having to be cut on.
Yes.
You know, and everything else that goes along with that.
Yes.
Yeah. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is just another example of what we have here at Crystal Reiki Healing and Wellness, what we have to offer, and how we could be an assistant to anyone that comes here with those type of situations. That's just another example of what goes on here at Crystal Reiki Healing and Wellness. So make sure you subscribe, so you can be alerted whenever we uploading new information on the YouTube channel. Make sure you click the like button, showing that you're supporting what you're listening to, what you're looking at on YouTube. And make sure you check out our website at crystalreikihw.net. That's crystalreikihw.net. Crystal Reiki And until next time, you all make